what makes How I Met Your Mother the...
News Channel 3 is taking action, making sure Virginia service members are honored, and why some are fighting to make sure it doesn't happen. Next at 11.
It's Mason.
Fallen service members are honored at the Virginia War Memorial in Richmond.
But some who gave their life won't get the honor and glory of recognition on the Shrine of Memory, all because of how they died. Only on 3, Barbara Sierra has the story of a father fighting to get honor and glory to all who perished for their country.
Marine Lance Corporal Daryl Schumann couldn't wait to stand with fellow Marines and get into the thick of it. Proud to serve, his father swells with pride, describing those times.
He really loved the Marine Corps. He was excited about going over.
This was one of the last photographs of Daryl in the war zone. He'd just finished fighting in Fallujah when he was ordered to the Syrian border. He died en route when the helicopter he was in crashed in January of 2005. The next time Rick saw his son, he was in a flag-draped coffin. When he first knelt at his son's grave, he vowed never to forget his sacrifice. His truck is a billboard in Daryl's honor.
Former service members or current service members will typically honk and come by and give me a salute.
He drove that truck to the Virginia War Memorial, looking forward to the day when Daryl's name would join the other Virginians who made the ultimate sacrifice. Instead, he learned that Daryl's name is not eligible to take its place in the Shrine of Memory.
They basically told me only those that have died in combat have ever been put on the wall.
Hearing that, Rick painstakingly researched each name on the wall and found that 1 in 6 were not combat-related deaths.
They died of death, illnesses, accidents, airplane crashes.
The foundation that runs the Virginia War Memorial ignored the research and maintained its policy. Who will speak for the names excluded from the wall? The veterans of foreign wars are loud and clear about how they feel.
Furious. Absolutely furious.
Hal Roche is the commander-elect of the VFW District 6. He asked his membership to weigh in with a vote.
And it was unanimous. Every person at the state convention said the current criteria was wrong, that anybody who served their country and died in a combat zone should be on that wall.
Executive Director John Hatfield of the Virginia War Memorial cites a 50-year-old policy for the exclusion. He says the board is working to be more inclusive by having an equal memorial inside the education center, listing those who died by other means other than combat.
One lawmaker proposed that there be 2 separate walls, one for combat-related deaths and non-combat-related deaths. But imagine telling the mother of Jonathan Williams of Portsmouth that her son's sacrifice put him on the B wall.
You have only to look into the eyes of a father who's lost a son to imagine how he must feel.
Richmond Schumann had a son who served in Iraq.
State Senator John Miller took the question to the Senate floor during the last session.
We should not have an A list and a B list for those folks who gave the ultimate sacrifice in serving their country.
Senator Miller points to the inscription on the wall as a guide for what is the right thing to do. The wall commemorates the service and sacrifices of all Virginians. At the urging of Senator Miller, the Senate voted 40-0 to include all combat zone deaths on the wall. But the State House of Delegates was divided. A stalemate, no action.
Even though in their hearts they may know it's absolutely wrong, they didn't want to get in the foundation's business.
Several senators sit on that board, and right before the debate they came to me on the floor and said, I can't vote for this because I'm on the board. In the end, they voted for it because it makes so much sense.
What didn't make sense is those same delegates failed to go back to the foundation board to change the policy. The 2 main opponents, Chairman John O'Bannon and William Janus, didn't respond to my questions. Meantime, the memorial is undergoing a multi-million-dollar expansion for a September debut with questions of fairness swirling around it.
This needs to be changed. That we're doing an injustice to those that are serving and dying for our country.
News Channel 3 is taking action to help the veterans groups who support a policy change, and you can help them get results. It's a simple matter of an email, a letter, or a phone call to your state lawmaker and to the key foundation board members who need to hear what the people want. You can find that contact information under Seen on News Channel 3 on WTKR.com. We're going to follow the progress and keep you posted. In the control room, Barbara Ciara, News Channel 3.
New at 11, a Norfolk elementary teacher resigns after admitting to rubbing holy